Conagher, it's the second time he's worked since he ran. He won another 5/8 today. He's doing great. He went a solid 5/8 in about a minute, galloped out in 12 and change, and did it really easy. He seems to be doing good right now, so fingers crossed for the future. Excited to find out if he'll go 2 turns or not. He's the kind of horse that he does everything so easy. I don't know if we've ever really seen the bottom of him yet. So it's one of them things I don't really know until we try it, you know. But I'm excited. I don't see it holding him back any, so hopefully he gets the 2 turns good. He looks like a shiny copper penny, the way that he looks. He almost glows, so he looks really healthy.
So Mike wanted him to go in at like a minute. You went in a minute, and he galloped out in like 12 and change, which is...
Yes, ma'am. He's got to be pretty push button, where he goes out there and has fun and kind of trains himself, you know, and starts off his breeze easier, and as he progresses, he kind of picks it up on his own, and when he turns for home and switches leads, he goes a little bit faster. He's pretty cool. He likes his job. He's always been a big, kind of heavy, muscular horse, you know, heavy-bodied, and he just kind of grew into himself, I think. You know, some of them horses that are big, they take some time to develop and kind of let their bodies grow into themselves, and that's what Mike did, and it seems to have paid off so far.
Feels like his time has arrived.
Yes, hopefully.
Well, we wanted a solid enough work in him to be tight enough for the race, but we also want him to relax, which he's such a smart colt. He'll go just as fast as you want him to go, and he had a nice relaxed work, just broke off nice and smooth and easy, and just kept building and galloped out really well. We're tickled to death with the way he worked.
You got him in 12 and
4.
Yeah, which is a pretty serious gallop out.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. What will be the? Will it come down to you're entered in the Iowa Derby and the same day as the Indiana Derby, and I think you're looking at entering and taking a look at that race.
We're looking at cross-entering and taking a look at both races. You know, we know how fast the horse is. There's a little bit of question mark being by Jimmy Creed how far he'll run, but the female side of his family was all 2-turn horses. So we're going to test it and see if he can run 2 turns. It opens up a lot of doors for us.
And how did you acquire him?
Privately. I've known Bobby and Jason McCutcheon for a long time. After they ran him at Keeneland, I got a call, and Bobby said, I got a nice colt over here, and so I drove over to Keeneland and looked at him, liked him, and he looked like a colt that was going to mature and get better. He was not one of them little short, stumpy, real precocious looking horses, like he could develop into a better horse. So we put a couple of my good owners together and bought him, and so far we've been pretty fortunate. He had some 2-year-old little minor issues, some distal cannon bone bruising, and after he broke his maiden at Colonial, we put him away for the rest of the year, and then brought him back this spring, and boy, has he ever come back really sharp. So, yeah, I mean, he just carried Joe to the lead. Joe just helped him out of there, and then he hits his cruising speed very easily, and there's not a lot of horses have a cruising speed like his, because you know, I expected him to slow down a little bit the last 1/8 of a mile, going 7/8 his last race, and the only reason he's slowed down at all is Joe was just totally easing up on him close to the wire, and you know, Gun-Eyed is no slouch, and he was making up no ground on the horse.